Hello and welcome back to my fourth devlog on my remake of my old student project from Unreal 4 to UE5. In this video I will talk about AI. So I have 4 enemies in my game. 4 specific. So this one try to keep distance to the player while shooting at him. This one will chase the player by fly and throw grenades, and when it's out of grenades, it will engage a self-destruct and rush to the player to explode. This one is very simple, it just rush to the player and hit melee. And this one he chases the player, and while he's still at distance, he can shoot and until a certain range, and when he is close enough, he will attack a melee. So I can show you first some animation. I'll disable their controller, so we only see their idle animation. You can see the hit reaction. So when they die, they engage animation and they disappear. This one just explodes. So this is when he goes to full kamikaze mode. And if he's hit while in this mode, he explodes. How it works. So I have my folder AI. They all have the same controller, but it's very simple. So it's a AI controller. The only thing that change, I don't know, where is he? Class default. No, it's not here. In fact, this blueprint does nothing. Just the controller takes a behavior tree. Just check, for example, the block bot, so it is the one who stay at distance. I give him a behavior tree, and in C++, the controller take the behavior tree and runs it. I just need the C++ AI character controller. I need the controller AI. I don't remember how it's done. Maybe just here. Yes. Okay, so just at the beginning play of the character, I get my controller. Yeah, so in fact, I just created the C++ class, so I have it in C++ for the begin play. That's it. So I can get my controller, I get if I have a valid behavior tree, I run the behavior tree, and they all have a player character, is the target, because they are no like patrol stuff. It's just the AI spawn, it goes to the player immediately. So this is their stats. I can show one by one how they work. So this one was very simple. In the old project, all the logic was made in the controller. Here is everything in behavior tree. So melee bot. This is it. Like if I'm at the player location, I can attack. So that means I rotate toward my player, and I press the attack animation. And if I'm not at at the player character location, I chase him. We can say the sequence node is not useful. The animation have notify. This is it. AI melee. So for the AI, I did a little bit of blueprints because doing everything in C++ was kind of overkill and not necessary. So what I do, just I get my character, I get my hitbox. So I created an hitbox for every character, my AI character. So they all have one, but they not all use it. Where is it? Hitbox. So this is a box component, and from the hitbox, I get the player character. There are only one, but let's say there is a multiplayer game, and there are multiple characters. Okay, and I apply damage to it from the character damage. And after the loop, the task, the notify succeed. So like this one, you have hitbox, but I did not change it because I don't use it. Some there is some function that was specific for some AI, like my kamikaze. I have multiple functions just for him. I made it in the generic class because I didn't want to make a C++ class for every enemies. I think it works like that. But yes, if I have like 10 different enemies, I will need to separate them. So what happens is just my character will go faster. I say to my blackboard that he is enraged now, so it will change his animation. And also for my behavior tree, I use it like where it is here for the decorator. So if he's enraged, we engage the self-destruct sequence. So he will fly to the kamikaze target location, and if he's at the target location, he self-destruct, or if he's near the player character also. So this one was very tough for me because there's so much different states, different possibilities for this one, and I didn't even made them all. And the big problem was because he's flying, so there is no nav mesh navigation. So how I move it, I created my own task, which is fly to. So what I do is, if my target key, this one, if it's an actor, I will try to fly over it. So I get the unit vector, and I add input to it, movement input. If it's not an actor, I get, if it's a vector, now the direction is directly towards the vector. And same, I add movement input. The problem with that is that there is no obstacle avoidance. So that's why I made this big box here. It was to test something. I tried to do a query system, environment query. So like, for example, if my character is here, I will try to take the nearest point that that the way is clear. So I will go to the clear point, and then I will go to the player. I try it. I don't know why the engine just freeze every time I try to launch it, but the result is pretty okay. Let's watch it. For example, my kamikaze is under the box, because in my arena I will have some platform, some verticality. So I was like, but if there is something between, even some walls, there is something between the character and the kamikaze, all he will do is like directly towards the wall or the obstacle. But what happens is that he will slide underneath the platform, and apparently it works. I can see he throws grenades. So I don't know why I didn't took damage here. I will see it later. I can. So this was the kamikaze. So this is all the task and decorator for the kamikaze. This is notify for throwing grenade. So I just have my function that throw grenade. I try to later maybe implement this one, because I struggle to have the grenade hit fairly near towards the player. Sometimes it's very far. It's not as I would like to. So the kamikaze has quite some blueprint stuff, but fairly minimal. Okay, for kamikaze, so this one of the hardest for me. The hardest was the blockbot, because this is where I learned UQS. Is blockbot? It's here. So I will show you how it behaves. So now it's controlled. You can see it just shoots, and if I go near, it tries to escape. It tries to find the right distance, the right point. But if I'm too close, the thing is that he has to find the far enough point that has a direct view on my player. And I struggled because I didn't understand how the UQS work. I tried so much stuff, and each time was sometimes it works, sometimes not. Like I was behind the wall, and it just like that. Well, here. No, it doesn't shoot. But it will not happen in gameplay, because the player will constantly move. So I think it's alright. So blockbot, okay. As you can see, it's just a decorator that is far enough, so he's at range and not too close. Just that, very simple. Melebot, I show easy, and the spider bot is like the Melebot, but sometimes he shoots. So he can shoot. There is multiple conditions. It's like 4 conditions. Does he have line of sight on my player? Is he at range? And is the cooldown okay to fire? If not, I will just, if I'm at location, so rotate towards the player, play the attack animation, and wait a little. So he's not just chaining attacks. And if he can't shoot, just move towards the player. So it took me approximately a week to do the 4 AI. Can show you quickly how they behave, like the melee bot. And next, the spider bot. So there is something is that I don't have a transition towards shooting and running animation, so it just pops up like that. So I think that's gonna be it. I didn't only do that. I have had some problem with my weapons, and I fixed them. Like for example, I have my shotgun. Like every pellet will go to the up and right. Now the spray is fixed. Why I quit? I had my laser cannon that just didn't work. I still have some problem with my FX. So that's work, and the rocket launcher didn't do damage. Where is it? It's here. Now it does. So same. I think the FX is offset. I don't know why. So some explosion under the ground. It's kind of weird. But okay. So next will be some spawner for the arena. Like I can show the level maybe. So what I would need to do here is an AI spawner that will make them go from the air and just fall off on the ground on the arena. So that will be the next thing. And what else? Maybe some wave system also. I know I have some fix to do, like as you can see, I have some problem with my trace. I don't know what happens. I will have some pickups on this platform. I think that will be very soon, maybe on the next devlog. And what's lacking? Maybe things like music or stuff like that. I think it will be towards the end. But currently what I need is wave system, maybe upgrades also, like XP, looting money, and also do the shop in the hangar. Nothing is done here, just a level, but there is no interaction. So I will see. I didn't plan, but I think spawner and pickups. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.